Throughout history, humanity has created marvels that defy our understanding of time, technology, and even logic. For thousands of years, we have stumbled upon fragments of our past, from the enigmatic stone structures that dot the landscape to the precision of ancient architectures that feel beyond our reach in modern times. How is this possible? How do we go from sophisticated, highly engineered sites like Göbekli Tepe, the pyramids of Giza, Persepolis, and the Temple of Jupiter, then slip into the Dark Ages where advancement took a 180-degree turn, filled with famine, disease, simple living, and loss of advanced math and science? Evolution and time are intricately linked to progress, not stop, reverse, and begin again. Is this our timeline, or are we simply being lied to, or maybe, just maybe, we don't have a clue about our history and where it began? Why don't we recognize the cracks in the timeline? There is an obvious gap and a certain script that suggests stop and restart, so why don't we examine our history that way? Join us as we examine our enigmatic, mysterious, puzzling timeline. In the world of archaeology and history, there exist mysterious artifacts that challenge our understanding of the past. These artifacts are called out-of-place artifacts, or OOPArts for short. OOPArts are objects that seemingly do not fit into the established historical timeline or our current understanding of ancient civilizations. These objects have sparked intense debate among experts and enthusiasts, leading to fascinating discoveries and theories. The study of OOPArts is a field that continues to captivate mystery seekers and historians alike. These artifacts challenge our perceptions of history and invite us to reconsider what we know about the past. They force us to question the conventional narratives and explore alternative theories about ancient civilizations and their technological capabilities. The Baghdad Battery dates back thousands of years, and some OOPArts date back millions of years, but yet these findings continue to be ignored because they do not fit our current narrative. Yet they are there, and they continue to spark debate. We begin with OOPArts because there are thousands of items scattered across the globe that defy logic, many of which date back millions of years because they were embedded in layers of rock underground. Some cases are indisputable because they were found in mines deep beneath the surface. OOPArts definitely challenge our enigmatic, strange, and unknown timeline. Next up are megastructures. Just like OOPArts, there are thousands of megastructures around the globe. Some in plain sight and others buried beneath layers of soil and time. Some sites are even buried in our oceans. How can we look at many of these sites and believe we were the ones doing the construction? How do we explain the polygonal, precise stacking of megaboulders, the quarrying of multi-ton stones, leveling, and transporting up to hundreds of miles across uneven terrain? We do it because we ignore our timeline. Khufu's pyramid at Giza, as tall as a 40-story building, ruled as the tallest man-made structure on Earth for 3,800 years. If we truly built it, where was our pride to go taller, grander, more magnificent? Today, we chase the sky. Why not then? Because they lacked the capability. This monument holds 2.3 million stones placed with extreme precision. To say it was done with minimal labor is unrealistic. Even modern technology would struggle to match its scale and accuracy. Yet our ego insists, if they could, we can, because we're smarter and more advanced. That belief helps us ignore the uncomfortable truth. If building it was beyond us then, maybe it still is today. There are ancient sites scattered across the world that defy all explanation, and Sigiriya in Sri Lanka is one of the most perplexing. Rising the height of a modern 60-story skyscraper, this mountain fortress has its summit completely leveled, crowned with walls and terraces built from more than 3 million bricks and colossal boulders weighing up to 50 tons each. But here's the enigma. All of this was accomplished without a single stairway in place. No permanent access routes, no evidence of ramps or cranes that could have hauled such mass to the top. And yet, the summit was transformed into a palace in the sky. How was it possible? We are left with a puzzle that modern engineering struggles to duplicate, a feat that challenges not only history's timeline, but our very understanding of what ancient civilizations were truly capable of. All over the world, from the Far East to Mesoamerica, from Africa to Europe and South America, the same questions echo. Who built these monuments? And how? Göbekli Tepe, carved 6,000 years before the wheel. The Great Pyramid, aligned to true north with astonishing precision, 4,000 years before modern mathematics. Ollantaytambo and Sacsayhuaman, stones weighing hundreds of tons, cut and fitted with impossible accuracy. Even today, with cranes, lasers and computers, we could not easily recreate them. So perhaps these are not the most pressing questions. The real question is this: how do they get us to believe these wonders were built with nothing more than ropes, copper chisels, and sheer manpower? What does it say about our history and about us that we accept an answer that doesn't add up? Why is it so important for us to stick to the current timeline? Because the narrative itself established power. In the beginning, a story was created, a story that explained where we came from, why we exist, and what it all means. People believed it, and in that belief, power was given to those who told the story. The people in charge saw how easily that power flowed to them, simply for shaping the narrative. They accepted it as fate. But here's the problem. To go back on that narrative would unravel everything. Academia would lose its authority. Clergy would lose its grip. Governments would lose legitimacy. That is why they cling to an enigmatic timeline. Not because it explains the truth, but because it protects the institutions built upon it.